Hello everybody, it's your boy SCGRANT here and back with a major video. This time we're gonna take a look at one of the most requested things that I have been getting emails and DMs about over time, as I've pretty much been not only been running this channel but the gaming channel as well. And one of the biggest questions I ever got asked is, why did I stop doing the whole builds of the month thing on the main channel? Well, I'll sum it up to you like this. Let's put it to like a story. It started back, I think it was 2023. We were pretty much in the midst of the Sea Skylines getting the three pretty much creator packs and 3 radio stations. I believe it would have been the sports venues, African miniature, and I do believe there was another one. I don't know, but I do know the radio stations was going to be pop punk, 80s movie tunes, and pretty much the just another day Africa radios. It was when those DLCs came out around that time of March that I pretty much stopped it. But that wasn't the case here. The case was that back in 2020, respectively, I dedicated some videos on pretty much the main channel, relegated to those builds that I've done in the past. However, there was a slight change behind the scenes that was far beyond my control, and I could not put up the pretty much stick around to basically complete it. But however, I did do a build for the month 2022, and that was exclusively a set of images I put on my Pillport account. If you check my link in the description below. Yeah, that was pretty much how it was. I could not do video formats and could not do videos related to builds of the month because, well, the times have changed, and I couldn't even barely. Because originally, if I would have done 2023, like a build of the month 2023, it would have taken way too long to even get it out of the month because of what I'm about to say right now. In Need for Speed Heat, I currently have over 100,000 in-game cash because I've been grinding non-stop. The various sprint races is the one of the most, pretty much the races with the most cash payouts. But in Unbound, there's cash payouts, but it's tied behind a calendar system. This means I could not barely. That is until pretty much the online is much better now, so meaning that I can literally grind to actually do builds. So if Need for Speed's Unbound's Lakeshore Online has done better, meaning that I can literally earn cash on the spot. However, it still does not fix the fact that I am pretty much relegated to not do real builds. So in order to make up for this and for a lack of not only a build of the month 2023, but even a 2024 or even beyond, I decided to do the whole tune-on builds and various car videos on the gaming channel in order to pretty much compensate that I stopped doing builds of the month. It wasn't my intent, but once again, the times changed, and I'm pretty much caught in a hard, I've pretty much been backed into a corner, and I had to come up with a contingency plan to try to get builds back to the series. It was difficult to do, but it was the way to do it, because recently I have done Racer X's Nissan Silvia and Melissa's Eclipse on Need for Speed Unbound. Got those videos. Check out the gaming channel if you want to see that. Yeah, basically the whole tune-on specialty things was in fact pretty much a backup plan in case I could not get proper builds out. But because it relies on new vehicles or preset vehicles, I could not do it. But when it comes to the brand new vehicles like the Mercedes Maybach, the DeLorean, the Porsche Taycan, BMW M2, the return of the all 3 Audi vehicles, well, the return of the R8 and the S5, plus the new RS6 have jumped in, and even the M3 X-Drive Touring, and well, it's basically M3 Competition Touring, and the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Those were cars I was able to get videos to, but keep this in mind, it wasn't and this was all planned, but it was a way to make up for the fact I stopped doing builds of the month, because it was no way. I'm nearing 30 at this point. Yes, that is true. I'm nearing 30, and there's no way I will have any time other than jobs and doing other stuff on the side. So yeah, a lot of things have been going on, and I could not be able to do this, man, because Builds of the Month was definitely something that was a concept that was back when Crash Team Nitro Fuel came out. So I'm like, when Need for Speed was released, I'm like, okay, time to make some builds, because I did previous like related builds back when I had my DeviantArt account, and I posted a lot of builds related to Need for Speed 2015 and Payback. But by the time I had to discontinue my DeviantArt account, like I actually stopped posting on there in 2019, that's when I had to shift focus to the YouTube side of things and try to get some new builds. And that was the whole point, get new builds and everything. Like, it did kick off, but eventually with 2023 and with the fact that we're happy 2024, there was no way I could ever get a build video. It was originally going to be on Speed Unbound, but because of how they handled the cash payouts in Need for Speed Unbound story mode, it wasn't going to work. That was until when Criterion updated the online mode to have solo playlists. This could be a chance, but I'm not gonna try to risk it. I'm going to stick to my guns and try to keep the tune-on builds going. So most likely next month when Volume 8 drops, I might be able to throw in the next 2 cars as the next tune-on builds, because currently right now, as of the recording this video, my gaming channel is still on hiatus. So I will have to keep that in mind when I basically revisit the gaming channel to see what new what new cars that Need for Speed Unbound Volume 8 gonna add, so that I can actually make tune-on builds. Speaking of the builds, after I did Racer X and Melissa Clips, I'm going to most likely start recording footage from the online portion of the game, because you know we got Drift Pro and Drag Mode now, so meaning that I can actually make videos fast, get footage faster than basically rely on single player to do that. But I will have to do it. So basically, this might be the first time that if I go solo on this playlist, it'll most likely be test tries, you know, best laps and everything. So that's pretty much how it works. And this will definitely be a new experience, like basically actually test driving these new tune-on builds, because I never thought this day would come. I mean, I never thought that Criterion would actually do solo, because this was actually a thing, because the reason that we got solo playlists was to basically combat the main issue was that, okay, I want to actually, you know, compete in these events, but yeah, I'll actually do playlists and stuff, but there's not, you gotta have no one player, so they reduced it from 2 to 1, so you can actually fly solo and test these cars, or to complete challenges to unlock specific vehicles that are tied behind completing playlist challenges and stuff. And that's all there is to it, man. So keep this in mind that I'm still doing tune-on builds. I don't know where both this channel and the gaming channel is gonna go in the near future, but I do know the gaming channel is gonna be up and running next month, because it's actually going to be 2 years since I started the whole gaming channel, the whole SCGRANT Plus thing. As a gaming channel, known to put out new videos, but I usually take these breaks because I don't want to burn myself out from basically putting out new content, because once again, I'm only human, and I'm the guy behind the keyboard basically editing out these videos and get this stuff out whenever, like set the proper preset release dates, so that pretty much I can actually take a breather and do other stuff at the moment. But without further ado, thank you for tuning in to this major video. However, there's going to be one more side video coming up next week, and then another main video, and then a big send-off for July of 2024. I know that the 4th of July, aka Independence Day, has came and went, but I still got much planned for July before I eventually have to move forward and return to the gaming channel with some new stuff, because after I did my Ghost of Tsushima playthrough, I decided to get a break from it. But who knows, I might return to Ghost of Tsushima when I eventually get that Ika Island DLC. But that's all I have to say. Builds of the Month is now officially tune-on specialties now. It has the successor has basically taken over, and that's all I have to say for now. Anyway, it's your boy SCGRANT, and I'll see you all, well, pretty much in the next one. Take care now.